Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Sporting Elijah. Back with the daily ladder game. Um, this is a interesting board. I don't see any trashing off the start. We do have Grave Robber, which is technically trashing. It's not great. So attacks are going to be very strong in this game. Jester will be strong. Cauldron may come into play. I don't know how often you're going to be getting 3 action cards, though. I guess with Peddler, that'll be low cost. You can make that work with Cauldron. Probably getting the Cauldron thing working. Ironmonger's a strong card. Is Courtier viable? Not really. I think the plan here is to get some. Probably open Cargo Ship Ironmonger, get a few Jesters, 1 or 2 Jesters, and then build from there. Maybe add some Cauldrons and start getting Peddlers. Um, I guess we're hoping to get a cargo ship turn 3 and be able to afford Jester. That would be really nice. Oh wow, and that happens. So we're really happy about this shuffle, even if we don't see Ironmonger. How good is First Mate? Only played with First Mate a few times, so it's a little tricky. I guess that could be an okay card. We don't really want to trigger this, so we'll just do that. Um, this is really weird how this board is gonna work. I think we don't want. We could take a second Jester. Why not? Let's just hammer him with Jesters. Um, then from here, I think we just add more Ironmongers and try to run that pile out because that's going to be such a good pile since it's the only village. I guess we'll probably add a Wayfarer too at some point, but the village is going to be so unreliable with the amount of junk we're going to have in our deck. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, they hit our Jester. A little bit sad, but I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a little early to start on the Wayfarers. I think Ironmonger is going to be better for now, just so you can get as many of those as possible. Because if I can win the Ironmonger pile, then their Wayfarers might not be doing that much. Like, even with 7, I'm considering Ironmonger. I guess a Cauldron isn't bad at this point. I mean, we are hitting high price points. So let's add it and see what happens. I mean, if we can hit like 8 with Cauldron, we're really happy. Does that work? It's gain action card. So if we can gain an action card off of Jester as well, we can trigger that. Um, discard that. Wonderful. Awesome. Yeah, let's just add another Ironmonger. That's another thing we can do is we can lower the cost of the Wayfarers with the Jester, giving them copper. We're definitely in control of this game. I'm kind of surprised there haven't been any hits, curse hits with the Jester. That's another thing too, is you can go Peddler and then Wayfarer will be the same cost, so that could potentially make it cost 0. Night Watchman's not bad. Probably should add a first mate at some point. I just don't know how to play it. Why did that not make Wayfarer cost 8? Because don't I... Because I gain that. That makes Wayfarer cost 8. Why does that... Is that... This has the same cost as the last other card. So is it constantly checking the cost of Peddler, and now since Peddler costs 0, it costs 0 as well? That's pretty interesting if that's true. Um, we could add another Wayfarer. We could add a Cauldron. I think Cauldron's a little bit better because we do need the buys now that we've got a decent engine up and running. I guess a first mate at some point is good. I don't know. Just is a card that confuses me. They need a Cauldron for the buy. I think they do at least. I guess we could set up a big conquest turn. That seems pretty bad though. I don't want all these silvers. So that's probably not the move. Let's save a copper. I'm not too worried about scoring yet. I mean, we have such a deck advantage with our Ironmongers. Oh, that's a little tricky. I do want it though, so I think it's worth it to keep it. Did we gain... No, we didn't gain any action card, did we? Um, let's take another Wayfarer. I think we have enough Wayfarers now. They're starting to take platinums. Gotta be careful of that. Okay, we get actions on like all of these, which is awesome. Um, I mean, we can get the curse in, so why not? Increase our action density for the Ironmongers. Like, I was considering a first mate there, but I just don't understand its place in the deck here. Especially, like, I guess if we get it with Jesters in hand, it's good, but it is a terminal, so it's not all that great in actuality. We could do some greening now that... well, we're not greening with 7, but let's just lower these cards a bit more. This isn't a great hand. We do need some Ironmongers. No, they got a good turn here. They should be able to colony. Yeah, they do take a colony. Can they save something good? No, they just take a peddler as well. Okay. It's a little bit scary. Yeah, we have to discard that. Yeah, this is a bit scary. I don't think they have the pile pressure to lower. I might want to take a duchy though, just in case I get another bad turn. I need to be able to keep up with scoring. Because they do have 2 platinums, so they will be able to hit colony every now and then. Isn't great. I hit another colony. Okay, they get a bad turn. It's good. I do take a Night Watchman. That makes sense to help cycle some garbage. I think I'll also do the Night Watchman here. I think I'd rather hold on to that Cauldron. And I think they have a platinum in their deck still, which is a bit scary. Okay, well they had to play a Terminal Wayfarer. They don't quite reach Colony. I assume they'll Province though. I wonder if we could set up a big Conquest turn, if it's worth it at this point. Do we want to trigger this? I've got so many Ironmongers out there. I mean, we might have to. Yeah, let's just do it. They just don't have the pressure with buys. They're gonna need to get Jester hits if they wanna have a chance of piling out. That's good. Revealing Curse does them no good. Wow, they have a lot of Ironmongers this turn. So they should definitely be able to Colony. That sucks that they discard 2 really good cards. And if they have plus buy, they just win. That's really unfortunate that they got there. I still like what I was doing. I don't think it was really unlikely that they would get a good turn like that. Um, but the Night Watchman helped them out a lot, so that was a good thing for them to do, considering they lost the Ironmonger split and they had so much copper. If you just look at our decks, like mine was definitely better, but yeah, it just goes that way sometimes. Platinums helped them out, so we'll play by them to start greening early, and they still had enough pressure to get the pile out. Good game. I'll see you tomorrow.